Hey guys, Scout here, the Hopeless Wanderer. So, Little Bit and I are now in Theodore Roosevelt National Park, the northern unit. We hopped in, we kind of stopped in the visitor center, talked to the ranger there. He said the south unit, the campground was already full. So we drove about 5 miles into the park, found a sweet spot at the campground in the north unit, and they're about 60 some miles apart, the north and south unit, so we didn't want to take the chance of driving all the way down there and then not having something and having to come all the way back up here, or hopping into one of the private ones or state ones down there, because if the national park's full, probably everything else is filling up too. So here we are at the River Bend Overlook in the north unit, and man, how incredible is this view. And you see a little bit walking down there, going to do a little exploring, but again, you know, with my theme, Teddy Roosevelt's kind of one of those smaller national parks. Doesn't probably get a lot of use, obviously not the amount of use that the big guys get, but as you can see, it's just really beautiful here. It's really quiet, not a lot of traffic. The roads aren't that great in here for traveling on a bike. They're a little gravelly in spots, but nothing that's impossible to pass. You guys know that I'm not a fan of gravel, and I made it through. So we are almost to the end. It's a 14-mile drive in and right back out. It's not a loop. The south part is a loop, and it's, like I said before, I think it's like 32 miles, but this is the Missouri River going through here. Well, that's a little bit, but the view you get is of the Missouri River, and we're going to actually try to find a spot that we can maybe strip down and get in the river, because it is hot. We left Canada wearing chaps and sweatshirts and jackets and extra layers, and whew, we got here and we stripped down to the bare minimum to set up camp. It is warm. It's definitely well into the 90s, and so yeah, it's warm. It'll be a nice change of pace from the last week or so in Canada, but again, just enjoy this view. Let me get my mug out of there for a minute. You know, this is just incredible. You can see why Theodore Roosevelt loved this area, why he made his ranch here. It's just really, really beautiful. Alright guys, so that's it for Theodore Roosevelt, the North Unit for now. I'm Scout. I'm out. Adventure on.